Question 162. What is the worst thing that has happened to you on holiday?
Alright. I did a drive across the Australian Nullarbor, and the first day of the trip, I got an incredibly bad flu, and I spent the first day of it vomiting every about 100 kilometers.
That doesn't sound fun.
That wasn't fun at all, and that I feel really sorry for whoever had to change the bed sheets in the hotel room I stayed at the first night, because not only did I nearly sweat to death because I was so sick, I also vomited in them.
Hey.
So that wasn't pleasant.
Gary says, would you say something in chat so he can tag you? All of you.
Sorry?
Gary asks if you'd say something in chat so you can be tagged.
Tag me?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody.
I am. Pay attention.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Shut that shut properly. We're going to end up with a cat in here.
Cats are good.
I'm trying to.
Multitask.
It's always like table. It's the only species.
Oh, that's a good plan, Bob. I'm going to get a drink.
Got a bottle lying on your floor.
I do too.
Sal,
Piss tank.
what's the worst thing that's happened to you on holiday? Hello.
I shat myself, and I had to go into a bathroom and use the curtains in the bathroom.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Use the curtains in the bathroom?
I pulled the curtains off the fucking window and I used the curtains. There was no toilet paper. I spent the rest of the trip commando.
I wouldn't have risked going commando after that.
It was early in the day, and we were at a beach, and I said, "Fuck it." It's either that or go back to the hotel, which was a mile away.
To the shower. Use the curtain in the shower.
That sounds like your son there, Amanda, with his running out of loo.
Such a fucking idiot. Oh my god.
That was fucking funny.
The best part was him hearing me laugh from all the way down the hall. And him
They're telling you to shut the fuck up.
Don't laughing at me. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. That's what he says. Anyway, sorry.
Who said it? Santy says there's a Sasquatch behind you, Jen.
That's my brother. That's Rob.
Yeah, I didn't get to say nice to meet you in the earlier one. So.
He was hiding. Nerdy says, same sort of thing for me, only I got sick in Wales and everything was in Welsh, so I couldn't understand it. And Bill says, I went to something I can't...
Daniels.
In a can, though. I went to Sham El Sheikh on holiday and came back home, and 3 or 4 days later, Al Qaeda blew up the mall I'd been drinking in just before. Does that count?
Oh.
You think yourself lucky. Bob, what's the worst thing on your holiday? What's the worst thing that's happened to you on holiday?
I haven't been on holiday, proper holiday, for donkey's years, apart from going up and down the Albany. That's about it. Just to see family.
You had no disasters.
Hey, you flat 2 flat tires. Was it 2 flat tires on the day we were supposed to drive back? Was a bit of a shit.
Oh yeah.
on a long weekend, 2 flat tires the day before we were supposed to drive back, and I'm supposed to work. So I had to phone up work and say, we're not coming back because we can't get new tires.
When I borrowed a company car when I came back home for Christmas one year, and I was used to driving my car, which is a 4x4. And when the tide comes here, it goes. It can go up to several feet over the local prom. So I drive the company car down there, thinking it'll be fine. I do it all the time, and I flooded the company car completely, and had to phone up and say, I can't come back to work. The car is completely dead.
Oh, you'd been popped off.
I know. Jay,
I got nothing, man.
you got nothing. You've not done anything that's gone really badly wrong.
On a holiday, not that I know of, not that I can remember.
Is that because Raven won't go on holidays?
No.
Hey, Sandy, hey, nerdy.
I said I don't know anything that really bad happened on a holiday.
I want to go on holiday with you.
Link wants to know where I am in Aussie. Perth.
Does anybody like Perth?
The young one because I couldn't remember.
Does anybody like Perth?
What?
Does anyone like Perth?
I couldn't spell it, that was the problem.
Stop interrupting him.
I know.
Steve.
Does anyone like Perth?
Who?
Hold on, fucking hell.
Jen.
Who?
Jen, anybody like Perth?
Can she not hear me?
Oh, sorry, I've got to turn down so you... Hang on, I'll turn it up a bit and we'll try not to get echo.
Docs.
Can you hear yourself?
No.
Okay, that'll do then.
Right. Doc said, I've never been on holiday, but my freshman year in high school, I wiped out on my bike and broke a collarbone. That'd be a worse school story.
Ooh.
Over there. Okay. That's all of them.
Raven says she'll go on a holiday, just not on a plane.
It's hard to get to Australia not on a plane.
You can swim
You
there.
could swim.
You could come by boat.
Yeah,
And get caught and sent back.
Raven
Come
asked
by
all that.
boat here and get COVID.
Yeah, get COVID.
Well, Raven asked all that time in the Navy and nothing. Not that I can think of, really. I mean, unless you count being stuck out in the middle of the ocean, but that's really about it. I didn't have anything really bad happen.
Santi
I
said,
do. Well, no, I take that back. There was something that happened, but it's not something I'm willing to get into.
That's understandable. And usually the best stories. Santi says, I went to Berlin on holiday and got too drunk and got the police called on me for trying to open the wrong door. Wow, they're tough in Germany.
So this past summer, I was. This is gonna sound awful, but I did go to Florida for vacation. I was invited. It wasn't like my decision or anything. And the night before we left, I got really, really sick. Like I had a super high fever. I don't know what happened, and I was fine like the next morning. But I wanted to order Chinese food, and I couldn't. I couldn't find a place to deliver to the rest to the resort that we were at. So I went downstairs and I waited in line to talk to the people at the front desk, and I don't know what happened or why they pissed me off, but I just started fucking screaming at this guy. Yeah, so.
Oh, we need footage of that, Amanda.
But normally I'm super nice to strangers and shit, but I just wasn't having it. He was pissing me off. And
I like that. Might be strangers and shit.
All right.
No rush.
All right.
Right.